I'm making this video as a public service announcement to warn people about not trusting anyone you see on social media, online. They portray themselves as one thing and they're another. The person I want to talk about is Chris Cluster of the Rich to Rich podcast. I never met the guy until this Saturday, past Saturday, opening day for X12 deer hunt. I met his partner Brandon once. We did a podcast with Rafael and him, and they knew I was I was putting a hunt together because I had a bunch of preference points, 21 points to be exact. I've been trying to draw the Goodell buck hunt. I couldn't. I turned 60 this year, so I figured I might as well burn my points because I'm getting too old to go on a strenuous hunt. And I had made plans with Ryan Block to go on a hunt. He knew of a good unit, and he said, "I'll help you. We can kill big bucks up there." So through Brandon, he contacted me, made a proposition that he knew of a better unit, that he can help me kill a big buck up there, and basically made me change my mind. And I decided not to hunt with Ryan Block anymore. He had me call Ken Sporting Goods in Bridgeport, and I don't know if he had anything to do with that or anything, but he kind of convinced me that was a good unit. And he said, "I'll help you if you share your points with me." So I basically put the draw application as a party with him. I give him 10.5 years worth of my preference points. He drew the tag and I drew mine. And the agreement that we had was that he was gonna help me hunt or help me kill a big deer up there with him. He was bringing a cameraman. He was gonna help me. He was gonna film the hunt, me and him. He was gonna help me pack the deer because obviously you're 6.5, 7 miles at 9,600 feet of elevation. It was a lot for me. So he said, "Don't worry about it. I'll help you pack out meat." Basically, I told him because of my schedule at work and the fact that I'm 60 years old and carrying 50 pounds on my back, I wouldn't be able to make it to camp till mid-morning on opening day. Well, he flew up the mountain on what is really a bike, a motorcycle with a giant electric motor, him and his partner. Me, I had to walk hours and hours climbing the mountain. And when I got there, he had already shot the biggest buck of the herd. You guys saw the videos. He'd been watching 8 or 10 bucks for 2 days. You had to wait 10 years to get this tag. I gave you the opportunity because of all the promises you made. And you couldn't wait a few hours for me to show up. We could have stocked the herd together, gotten shots at the deer herd together, like you said we were gonna do, and could have gotten deer. But you never really meant to do any of that. You only care about yourself. You blew all the deer out of the canyon. And when I woke up in the morning and went up on the glassing spot, I saw you a total of 20 minutes. And then I looked around and where's Chris? Chris had already left, got on his bike and went down the mountain away. And you left me on the mountain. When I told you I don't have any of this equipment, you said, "Get a tent, get a sleeping bag, I got the rest. I got a stove, I got a water filtration system, we can get water out of the creek." You left me on the mountain with no way to cook. I had no stove, nothing, no water. I had to drink water out of the creek. Luckily I didn't get sick. But a stand-up kind of guy, a square kind of guy, would have done the right thing. Everything you say you were gonna do, you didn't. You only give a shit about yourself. You're worse than a used car salesman, snake oil salesman. You scam me out of 10.5 years worth of preference points for one pin on X Hunt. You drop a pin so I can find the camp. That's what I got from you. So anyone that's got an X12 hunt, you let me know. I'll give you the pin for free. It won't cost you anything. It won't cost you 10.5 years worth of preference points. You know, you push all this track optics bullshit on your page, but you glass with Swarovski and you shoot a 9-4 scope. It's all phony. I hope you're really proud of yourself. Careful who you trust, people. Careful. They're not what they say they are.